as you can see, I was super excited to get this package. I'm always like this when I get packages. But today I'm going to be doing a unboxing and review of the Igel Beauty dip powders, gel polish, jelly gel, and marble inks. I know a lot of people are really confused right now if they are worth it or not. So if you want to see what I think of each color, then keep watching through the video as I go through each color I got. Or if you just want to see my final thoughts on the brand and the overall products, then you can skip to the end and I'll leave a timestamp for you. And I'm just gonna skip past all this because I'm having trouble opening this right now. Okay, finally. Okay, so I'm just gonna take off all this stuff. Okay, so this is just the list of all the stuff I got. Oh man. Okay, so something was out of stock, I guess. Okay, that sucks. But yeah, that's just a list of everything I got. Okay, so here is I think the marble inks that I ordered. And this is what they look like inside. The packaging is really pretty. What else do we have? Okay, so here is the gel polish, and it comes with regular polish as well. Okay, more gel polish. Oh, this is another marble ink. I guess it just didn't fit in the other box. Here's another gel polish. More gel polish. And when I go to swatch them, I'll tell you guys which colors I actually got, like the names. And here is, I think let me see. I think this is the jelly gel. Yeah, it's the jelly gel. And then there's some extra marble inks in there too. And now we have all these. Oh, what's this? Oh, I didn't order this, so this must have been complimentary. That's nice. It's like a dip powder case. And these are all now the dip powders slash acrylics. Okay, now on to swatching the dip powders slash acrylics. I'm gonna use them as acrylics, but they are advertised as both. So this is the color light pink. Now I'm really worried about this one because every acrylic with the name like light pink or medium pink or dark pink, they're all like really sheer, like almost clear. And I don't know if that's like a thing that I don't know about, but that's just like how it is in like all different brands that I've ordered from, like Glam and Glitz medium pink. It's like really see-through, so I'm thinking this is gonna be the same. I don't know why I ordered it. And yeah, it looks like it's the same. Okay, so that's my bad because I kind of figured if it was like named light pink or medium pink, it was gonna be sheer. So yeah, that's my fault. Oh, that sucks. I really wanted like a nice light pink to do ombres with, but this is just way too light. It won't work for that at all. Ugh, that sucks. Oh well, that's my fault. I kind of knew. Yeah, so I don't really know what I'm gonna use this for, or if I'm gonna use this one. But yeah, this is the color light pink. And it's showing up pinker on camera, but it's actually like it's almost like clear, just with the slightest tint of pink. Next up, I have this one. It's like, I think a medium kind of pink. It's called Insta Glam. I'm really excited for this one. So as I'm putting it on the swatch, I'm noticing it's not marbling, but I feel like you can tell it's not your normal acrylic powder, which it isn't. It's a dip powder, but it's kind of like, it's really hard to explain, but there's kind of like, it's not, the color isn't going on like super evenly. Like you can see some like clear kind of through it, but it's not marbling. It's really hard to explain. But basically when it dries, it's like not a full even color. It's kind of like darker in some places and lighter in some places. It's not bad, but it's just not super even, if that makes sense. I'm gonna try to show a picture, but it's really hard to explain if you don't see it in person. So this one I think would just work better as a regular dip powder and not an acrylic. So here's what Insta Glam looks like, and I'm gonna put a picture because it's not looking like what it is on the camera. It's quite a bit lighter actually than what it's showing, which is how I thought it would look. Next I have Frisky Fuchsia. I'm really excited for this one. I think it's gonna be super bright and like a purpley pink, well, fuchsia color. Yay, so I was right. It's so pretty and so bright. It's like a neon. And this one's going on much smoother. I don't know if you can tell, but it's just blending a lot easier, and it's not doing that weird thing where like the color isn't even. Like the color is pretty even. There's a tiny bit of clear that you can see, but really it's not noticeable at all. So this one is a thumbs up. This one is good. And it's really pretty too. It's like a bright neon fuchsia color. Now here is one of the glow in the dark colors. It's called Pink Overdose. I only got one because I already have the Vanessa Nails glow in the dark and I didn't need more glow in the dark acrylics, at least for right now. So I just got pink because I couldn't get the pink from Vanessa Nails. So I wanted to try out their glow powders as well. So I thought, why not get this one? So this one's consistency is a little bit different from the other ones. I think probably because of the glow-in-the-dark powder or whatever they do to make it glow in the dark. And I think that because it's similar to the Vanessa Nails glow-in-the-dark ones and the Glam & Glitz glow-in-the-dark ones. So that's why I think it's not bad. Like, I still think it's going to be really easy to work with and it's going on really smooth. I'm just saying it's different than the other Igel acrylics. So yeah, this one for me is a thumbs up. It's blending really well. The color's awesome. It's not doing that weird clear, like uneven color thing. So I just need to see how it glows in the dark now. So this is Pink Overdose when it's not glowing. Now I have one that I'm really excited for. This one is called Snapdragon. It's like a bluey purple, like dark periwinkle color. I don't know how to describe it, but it looked really pretty on the website. Oh no. Okay, so this one is marbling kind of a lot. When you place the bead down, it's like a light bluey kind of color, and then once you mix it, it's turns into that dark purple. I don't know what it is. I find like purples are really hard to get a solid purple color. I don't think I own one purple acrylic that's like perfect consistency. I think they all marble at least a little, so it's obviously a very hard color to make. I'm gonna try to show you what I mean when I say it marbles. See, I don't know if you can see that. It's like a different color when you put it down, and then you mix it, and then it turns that darker purple color that it's supposed to be. So that kind of sucks that you have to work with it a bit to get the color that you want. Some people don't mind working with it a bit, but if you do, then this one is not for you. But here is what Snapdragon looks like. It's a really unique purple color. I don't have anything like it at all in my collection. It just sucks that it's not an even color. I don't know if you could see in the picture, but there's some darker spots and some lighter spots, so you'd need to work with it quite a bit. Next I have this blue, which is called Caribbean Sea. Wow, this blue is so pretty. It's like a popsicle blue. And this one isn't marbling or anything, it's going on really smooth, so that's awesome. So this is what Caribbean Sea looks like. Next I have this deep burgundy color, and it's called Mulberry. And I'm really excited for this one too, because I don't have any colors like this. So this one appears to be going on really smooth, and it did. It blended really well, and the consistency was great when I was putting it on. But unfortunately, when it dried, it did that thing where it wasn't all even. The color was kind of in spots. It would be light in some places and darker in others. It's not super noticeable, but it's there. And this is what Mulberry looks like. Okay, last but not least of the acrylics anyway, this is Thrillseeker, and it's gonna be, I think, a really bright popsicle orange. That's what I'm hoping. That's what it looked like in the picture. Okay, so yeah, it's a super bright neon orange. And I'm gonna compare it, but I think it's the brightest orange that I have in my collection. And this one didn't marble or anything. The consistency was perfect on this one. So this is Thrillseeker. Moving on to gel polish. I think I got 8 maybe. But so their gel polish each comes with one regular polish. So this is the regular polish, and then it comes with a gel polish. Now, because I don't usually use regular polish, I'm just going to be trying out the gel polish, but that's nice that it comes with a regular polish as well. So this color is baby powder, and I think it's just a plain white. Wow, it's going on really nicely. I honestly think it's only going to need one coat, which is crazy. But on the swatch sticks, you should know that usually you need less coats than what you would need on actual acrylic nails. So that just means it would probably need 2 coats on acrylic nails. And if it needs 2 on a swatch stick, then it would probably need 3. But the consistency is so nice. It's not like so thick, where like some gel polishes, because it's so thick, that's why it claims to only need 1 coat. But this is like, it's almost the consistency of a regular nail polish, which I personally love. So it's actually pretty thin, but the color is just so pigmented that it covers really well. So this next one is called Heaven Scent, and I think it's just supposed to be a really light pink, like a baby pink. Okay, looking at it, it does not look like the first gel polish that I swatched at all. It looks really like translucent kind of, which is weird because it's almost like the light pink of the Dip and Dap powder that I swatched, like it's more translucent. So it's just the light pinks for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, it's really translucent. It's not like how I was describing the first white gel polish. It's not the same consistency at all. See? I don't know if you can see it, but you can kind of like see through the swatch. So I'm gonna give that another coat and see what it looks like after 2 coats. And this is what it looks like after 2 coats. It's a bit better. It's still a bit sheer, but it's definitely better. Up next, this is like a light lavender color, or like lilac, and it's called Lovely Lavender, so that makes sense. There we go. The consistency is back. This one is like the first one I tried, like baby powder. It's that thin consistency and really pigmented and goes on smooth, all that. It's really nice. It's not see-through at all. I think it's gonna need 2 coats just to build it up, but you could leave it at 1 if you wanted. Now this is another pink color, and it's called, what is it called? Oh, Blush Pink. What the heck? Again with the pinks. It's like so translucent. Like, can you see that? It's like not pigmented at all. The pinks, I don't know, like it could almost be used as a jelly color. Maybe I will use this one for that. But can you see that? It's so sheer. Even more sheer than the first light pink that I tried, which was Heaven Scent. See? You can like see through it. You can see my finger. You could definitely still use it like for like a French manicure or something like that, or you just want like a wash of pink on your nails. It'd be really pretty for that, but it's just not what I thought it was. It didn't look like that online. Here's the second coat, but it's not really changing it all that much. It's still pretty sheer, so I'm just gonna have to keep that in mind. The next gel polish I have is this black, and it's called At Midnight. This one is really pigmented. I think this one's gonna be, again, only gonna need 1 coat. I'll still probably do 2, but it definitely only needs 1. It's really pigmented and yeah, not translucent at all. Next I have the color Seafoam, and it's like an aqua turquoise color. Whoa, this one is super pigmented. Definitely only needs 1 coat. It's really similar to baby powder in it being super thin but super pigmented. And now for the last gel polish, I have this super bright reddish pink, and it's called Shocking Pink. This is super bright. It's so pretty, and the consistency is similar to the one I just did, and where it's really pigmented, and probably could only go 1 coat. I think I'm gonna do 2 just to build it up and make it that extra pigmented, but definitely you could do it in one. Now moving on to the jelly gels. I'm super excited for this. I don't have any jelly gels, and it's a super trendy thing right now, like glass gels and jelly nails. So this one is called Apple Green. Ooh, it's so nice. It's really bright too. And it has just that right amount of pigment where it's not too sheer, but it's definitely not full coverage. Like you can still see through it a good amount. So this is Apple Green. Next, this is Ruby Red. I've never seen red jelly nails before, so I think this is gonna make a really cool set and one that I haven't seen before, which is cool. So that's Ruby Red. Now this is Grenache Rose. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I hope so. And this is, I think, gonna be bright. Yes, it's like a bright neon pink, but in jelly gel. And I've seen these before, and they all look so pretty and so nice. So I'm really excited about this one. So this is what Grenache Rose looks like. Now this is Blue Zircon. Again, I hope I'm saying it right. Probably not. But, and again, I don't think I've seen this color in jelly nails. So I'm excited to create a set with this color. And that's what it looks like. And this is what all the jelly colors look like together. And now for the marble inks, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I actually got 9. I forgot to include it in this clip, but there's 8 here plus an orange one. And I'm really excited about these because I tried making my own before and it didn't really work out that well. So I was excited to get actual marble inks. And now I'm just kind of like dispersing it or fading it out with some acetone and trying to create, I don't know, some sort of marble look, just to quickly show you guys all of the colors. And this one that I'm using right now is called Imperial Black. And oh my gosh, I don't know what happened, but I recorded me doing all of those colors you see at the top, but I don't know what happened to the clip. So I will put in the names of the colors that those are in case you were wondering. And then this one that I'm using right now is Rojo or Rojo Levante. I think it's Rojo, but I don't know. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it's the red one. And again, just spreading it out with some acetone. Now, this is the brown one. I'm gonna butcher this name again. It's called Marron Emperador. I'm gonna put the name on the screen because I know I'm not saying these right. Also, you should make sure to buff the nail a little bit before you use these. It needs to be like completely matte, so you could either use a matte top coat or buff it, because while I didn't do that for all of these and some of them worked, some of them didn't. Like the color ran off in the lamp, which was so weird. But I've never used inks before, so I don't even think it's just these, because I know that a press or a Prey ones you need to use a matte top coat, so it's probably for all marble inks. So just make sure you do that or you buff them. So that's the end of all my swatches. My final thoughts, I think it's pretty hit hit or miss. For the acrylics, it's really hit or miss. Like, some of them were super marbly, super uneven, but then some of them were awesome. They were perfect consistency and really nice color and coverage. So I guess my best advice would be to watch some videos and see which ones do that and which ones don't, if you really want to try out their brand, because especially with the 60% off, it's a really good price right now, especially with how much product you get. You get 2 ounces in the dip powder / acrylic, so that's a lot. So if you could find out which ones are the better ones and which ones aren't, then you'll know which ones are worth your money. And as for the gel polish, the jelly gel, and the marble inks, I actually think those were all awesome, and I would definitely repurchase those, so I recommend those for sure. The gel polish was super pigmented other than the 2 colors that I tried, but just don't get those 2 then if you didn't like those. But other than that, yeah, they were super pigmented and they worked really well. So this is finally the end of my Igel beauty haul. I'm sorry it was so long, but I just wanted to make sure I showed everything thoroughly so I could give a good review for the people who really need it right now when they're deciding if they should purchase these or not. So if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped, and I hope you have a great day.